Let's look at what we call the VAT, which stands for value added tax. This is charged on almost all goods and services. All right. But then questions that you expect to see under VAT calculations, we shall expect you to say, they might ask you to include VAT. They might ask you to exclude VAT. Or they might ask you to give the amount of VAT that was added or amount of VAT that will be included. These are the three questions. Then, if you're asked to include, what you're going to do, you will get that price given to you. You multiply it by 1.15. If you're asked to exclude, that means the price that you have, you'll have to divide it by 1.15. Now, if you ask the value of VAT, these are two ways. One, if the price already excludes VAT, that will be so easy. You get 15 over 100 times that price. Then if the price already includes VAT, you'll have to say 15 over 115 times the price. There's another method that we usually use also for those ones who are still just starting. Remember, the price before VAT is excluded. Then we shall have our VAT. Then if VAT is included. Now, when the price is if the price has no VAT, it's at exclusive, it's at 100%. Then we shall add the 15. If we want to include, it will be this much. Then we shall use a formula called what I want over what I have times the given price. I will always get my answer. This formula here combines all. This formula here combines all these formulas here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, prices, or we shall say VAT inclusive prices. This simply means it already has VAT. Inclusive, we say it has. Then VAT exclusive. This we shall say it has no. It has no. All right, let's look at some examples. All right, when you look at this, simply meaning, we look at what we call, this is a tail slip. We call it a tail slip, right? Evidence that you've shopped. Then they're asking us, why are some items marked with asterisks, which is the star here? These items marked with asterisks, these ones here, these items, they exclude what? VAT. They don't have VAT on them. Then they're asking us, determine the total cost of the items that are VAT inclusive. These are the ones that include VAT, the ones without asterisks. What you're going to do, you're going to add all these items here, add all of them, and your answer will become, when you add them all, the answer becomes 160. And then we have, the simplest way to do it is from here. Come get that amount there, minus the ones with The ones without VAT. When you subtract them, it will lead you to the same answer. Show by means of calculations whether the VAT is correct. So what we're going to do, remember we are dealing with this amount. So we shall say 15 over 100 times. So this is 15 over 100 times 160, 27. So this is it. And the VAT calculation here, it's what? It's invalid from our calculations. Okay. We go to another example here. The cricket coach of a school would like to buy cricket equipment for the school team. The prices are shown below. The price list is shown below. The price list is shown below. If the coach needs 16 cricket balls, how many boxes of cricket balls would he buy? So only one box, a box of 4. Which simply meaning 16 divided by 4. So the coach will buy 4 boxes. All right. Then let's look at the next question. Next question, if the coach bought 4 helmets, 3 pairs of gloves, 8 of balls, 8 boxes of balls, no, 8 balls of cricket, then 3 pair of cricket pads, 2 size 3 bats, and 2 size 5. So we're going to do helmet, it says, so we shall multiply this by 4. Then pair of gloves, we shall multiply this by 3. Then this is 8 balls, so it means it's going to buy 2 boxes. So here we multiply by 2. Then 3 pairs of cricket pads, we multiply this by 3. Then the two size 3. Yes, sir. So here we go. For 7, here we shall have 300 times 4. We have 1,400. Then here we have 95.50 cents times 3. We have 250 cents. So we get this 170 times 2, we have 340. Then we have the 135 times 3. We have 405 rand. Then this we have 1,100. Sorry, 1,100. 1,500. And the 5 size, with this 5 size, they also bought 2 of them. So this is times 2, which is 1,500. We add everything up. 1,400 plus 285 plus 340 plus 405 plus 1,100 plus 1,500. And the answer becomes, the total answer here that they would have spent, it becomes 5,000 31 rands, 50 cents. That's the answer that we should have. All right, we go to the next question, which seems to be, determine the VAT at 15% that will be charged on the order. Remember, so now we've got our answer as 5,031 rands, 50 cents. How much VAT will it be? So we shall multiply this because we're looking for the amount of VAT. Shall multiply it by 115. Multiply this by 15 over, or 15. So the value of VAT will be 656.28 cents. Okay, we continue. We look at question number 2.4. They're asking you, if the handling fee of 400 was charged on the goods bought, how much inclusive VAT will the school have to pay? Remember, it has already paid, or it has to pay 5,031 rands and 50 cents. Now we add on the 100 rands. So the final answer becomes 5,131.50 cents. This was the answer. Okay, we come to the other question there. We shall say, the annual budget for the cricket is 10,800. What percentage of the budget was spent? So remember, we have spent. So it will be that much over times 100. 5,031 rands, 50 cents divided by 10,800 times so this is 46. 46.59%. Go to another question. Yes, the Easter show in an annual event is held in Cape Town. The Ellie family, consisting of 2 adults, take note of that, 2 adults, 3 children aged 5, 6, and 16, and a grandmother aged 75, plan to visit the Easter show. The Easter show. So they're saying, calculate the amount of VAT payable on a teen's ticket. The teen, this is the money. Already this money includes VAT. So how do you get the VAT from it? We said because it already includes, we shall say times 50. So it becomes 50. 15 divided by 115 times 50. And the answer becomes 6 rand 52 cents. Okay, let's come to question number 3.2. If the family visited Easter show on 20th, so let's look at this. They are saying if a family visited on the 20th April instead of 23rd of April, they would have saved more than a quarter on the total cost. So what we're going to do, or what you need to look at, it's here. It says from 14th definitely to 17th, because from 18th to 20th, there's a discount. So beyond this, no discount. Okay, let's look here. On the 20th, how much would they have paid? On this, just the date. So the 20th, that means they would have paid the discount, but the discount only applies on the adults and the pensioners. So if the adults, they would have paid 150 each. This is times 2. when you get this and you look for the discount, you remain with 150. That's the money for. Then the pensioner, which is it's 500 also. Sorry, 50 times 0.5. We end up having 25 rands. So the discounted money, all in all, it's 50 rand from the adults and the 25 from the pensioner, which is 175. Keep it aside. Then come. What about the children? Now we are remaining with how many children? 3. One of them pays 50. The other one pays 20. And the other one is free. So all in all, they have paid 70. So how much would they have spent on the 20th? 75. The money from the adult and the pensioner plus the 70 and makes it 245. This is the money that they have on the 20th. Then we need to calculate the money they will spend on the 23rd. Now the 23rd, everything would have been considered. So adults, there are 2, which is 150 times 2, plus the pensioner and plus the teen, plus the other 6-year-old. 6-year-old, you pay 20 rand. The teenager pays 50. The adults pay 150. Then the pensioner pays. So here, all in all, we have, this is approximately 420. 420. So we want to know how much had they saved. So we shall say 420 minus 245. Okay. 420 minus 245. 245. We have the answer as 175. This is this one in savings. So versus a quarter of 23rd. So because they're saying they would have saved a quarter. So let's see what's a quarter of 420. A quarter of 420 is 110. So the claim is valid. The claim is valid. Let's look at another way how one would have done that. So another way how we would have got this would say 2 adults times 150 plus the 50 rand for the elder, which is around 350. We look for 50% of this, which became 350 divided by 2. We have it as, so we add on the money for the teenager, we add on the money for the child, which became the same answer then, 245. This is the money that we have saved, sorry, on the 20th, whereby we have to involve the discount. Then, what about the 23rd? On the 23rd, what would have happened? On the 23rd, here we go, we shall say still 150 times 2 plus 100 rand. So where do we get 100? The money for the teenager and the pensioner. Then plus 2 plus 20, sorry, not 2. Plus 20 plus 20. So we end up having 420. So we get the difference because now we are looking for the savings. Savings, we shall save 420 minus 245. 420 minus 245, the answer becomes, the savings are, but we look for the quarter also. So we say a quarter times 420. 420 divided by 4, we have 100. So indeed, it's valid because 170 versus 1. So the claim is what? The claim is valid. Give a reason why pensioners are often discounted. So here we say they are unemployed. That could be the reason. That could be the reason. They are unemployed. They don't have daily income.